And welcome back to Kearney, the NCAA Division II National Wrestling Championships. Let's take a look at the podium at 133 pounds. Your national championship champion, Joe Kimmerer, winning 1-0 over Jared Henning. Also at 133, Brett Allgood of Nebraska Kearney, finishing, he's a two-time All-American. He's finished first and then third this year. Shane Perkey of Indianapolis, a three-time All-American. Brandon Reese of Pittsburgh Johnstown, a two-time All-American. Andy Uhl finishing in sixth place. He's previously finished first and second. In seventh, Marcus Bravo of Western State and Derek Patterson of Fort Hays State. Those are your All-Americans at 133. And of course, 141 just finishing up, Kyle Evans of Central Oklahoma. But now time for 149.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move on to our championship match at 149 pounds. He'll wrestle from the red corner, a sophomore from Nebraska, Omaha, Todd Meneely. And out of the green corner, a sophomore from Carson Newman, Mike Rogers.
Well, this is the one we've been looking forward to. One of the two matches that we highlighted at the beginning of the evening that we thought would just be outstanding battles. Todd Meneely, ranked second from UNO. Mike Rogers, ranked sixth from Carson Newman. Both of these wrestlers out of high school signed letters to wrestle at Division I schools, and very strong Division I schools, Jeff. Mike Rogers with the University of Nebraska Lincoln. Todd Meneely with Iowa.
Yes, they're both, their pedigrees, wrestling pedigrees from high school are outstanding. Rogers, a two-time Pennsylvania state champion, which is phenomenal given that state's number of participants. Todd Meneely, a four-time state champ out of Omaha Skutt. And I look forward to this match. This is, again, two very physical wrestlers, very strong, emotional. Should be a good matchup.
Meneely in on the single leg right away. Rogers tries to throw him, and Meneely gets the takedown.
Yeah, Meneely's great on his feet, doesn't like to ride, lets him up right away, trying to show his dominance, going to push him around. Again, exactly what we expected. Two fiery personalities. Got a big UNO crowd here, and we'll let him stay on the bottom and see if he can get that escape going now. I look for Meneely to let him up.
Rogers in the blue singlet from Carson Newman has pinned his way to the finals.
And they weren't, there wasn't a slouch there. He pinned the #1 ranked guy in the nation who has beaten Todd Meneely. He was ahead at the time when he pinned him. He hasn't had a whole lot of matches this year. He's 12-2. So, you know, the conditioning could make a factor here. He doesn't have those 30-some matches like Meneely right now, 34-3. The more matches, the better conditioning, better timing.
As you said, Rogers 12-2. Part of that because he began wrestling at the semester. He began in January. He had to work becoming eligible. As we said, he signed with Nebraska out of high school, was not academically eligible, couldn't sign with him. So Coach Don Ulia talked to him, said, I think we can work with this. I think we can get you eligible. And he's worked extremely hard in class to become eligible. Mike Rogers has, and here he is in the national title match.
Had 135 wins in high school. He won the Reno tournament 2 times. Meneely with over 155 wins in high school. He was a Greco and a freestyle. Meneely was junior national champion. Again, these guys' pedigree is phenomenal. Meneely's packed some weight on his upper body. You can tell he's
four-time champions in the state of Nebraska in high school.
They just warned Rogers for stalling. He's backing up. Hasn't really done a shot yet.
So it's still 2-1 here in period number 1. We're inside 1 minute.
Now watching Mike in his first 3 matches, he's very, very patient. He wrestles along, goes with the flow, and then all of a sudden he'll explode with a high throw, high point move, high throw. You can tell by looking at him, he's very athletic, very physical. We were laughing in the team picture there in the program, and when they showed Mike's picture, he's got just a gnarly growl on his face, so a little bit of a humorist too. Down 2-1 right now. hasn't made his shot yet.
Rogers is from Easton, Pennsylvania, but Carson
Deep
Newman.
shot, blocks off the double. There you see that he's not afraid to take a risk. We'll go to his back to try to get some points there. He's got the long leverage on Meneely. Meneely made a nice shot, tried to switch off to double. Rogers blocked it off, very nice, goes for a stalemate.
Saying Carson Newman in Jefferson City, Tennessee.
Still missing 4 wrestlers at 141 pounds. 141 pounders, please report.
Nice little duck under shot there. Meneely is very good position. That year, he spent about almost a year at Iowa. He redshirted there his first year, made varsity as a redshirted freshman, and decided he had enough of it at semester and transferred out. He was ranked as high as 8th when the first rankings came out. And he's got that Iowa style of wrestling. In your face, bam, 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 heavy hands, very physical, aggressive, stalks his opponent. Nice front head snap, snaps him down hard. He's got that tight. That's like almost like a choke. He's got it on so tight. Like to see Mike get off his knees there, get to his base and get up. Right now, Meneely being the aggressor, controlling the pace of the match.
Meneely just did such a nice job of controlling his opponent and dictating the match in almost every match he's in.
Yes, he does. He likes to wrestle on his feet. And so he does. He dictates it. He's not a staller. He doesn't. He likes to control it, make things happen. A typical match for Todd would be 4 or 5 takedowns. He won his first match in sudden victory over Matt True of UNK. He's come off. Oh, there he tries like a twister, misses that. He came off the flu in the regionals. He got beat in the finals by the Minnesota Men's State Mankato, and just now getting back in from just being sick. Won 15-4 in the quarters and 8-2 in the semis.
Both of them seem maybe a little bit gassed here as they take a moment to regroup and stare.
They've set a pretty good pace. They're both explosive. When they do a move, it's an explosive move. It's not a slow motion thing. There he gets Mike for stalling.
Called for stalling. So Meneely gets a point on that. It'll make it 3-1. Todd Meneely's on top.
Mike was backing out. Hasn't really done a good aggressive move. Doing more countering to what Meneely's been trying to accomplish. The referee, David Frisch. Nice shot again. Same counter by Mike. Referee David Frisch does Division I's, Division II's, NAIA's. Outstanding official. Very well respected. Again, Meneely made another nice deep shot, and Mike counters it, blocks it off. Go ahead. I think that's taking more energy out of Todd right now than it has of Mike. So again, Mike's very, very patient. 3-1, 20 seconds left in the second. Got a lot of time left. 2 of his pins came in the third period, so he likes to hang in there, wear him out, and try a high point move.
So ticking down here in period number 2, and it will be 3-1. Todd Meneely on top here at 149 pounds, the national championship match in Kearney, Nebraska. Meneely's first time at the Division II national titles as he transferred from Iowa. Now we're going to get some injury time here.
Yeah, the UCO people didn't like that. The UNO people didn't like that. The UNK people didn't like that. So
Mike Denny certainly didn't like it. Mike Denny, the head coach of UNO, 28 years, kind of threw his hands.
He has his wrist taped, and that was bothering in the semifinals match. They're going to come out and tape a couple fingers together. So they do limit you on injury time. Coach Denny, another Hall of Famer like David James. Coach Denny, he's had 195 national qualifiers, 28th year of coaching, 147 Division II All-Americans, 24 national champions. Looking for number 25 right here, and Todd Meneely up 3-1. I don't think Todd's been ridden all year long. He's very explosive off the bottom.
So Meneely chooses down here in this third period. 2 minutes to go.
Explodes those feet up, gets his feet right away. Good hips, pops him out. He's got Mike in a bad position here. He's going to try to hang on for a stalemate call. He's getting some riding time off this. There he calls that stalemate again. Coach Denny, Coach Higdon say, hey, you got to call a stalemate or do something because you're giving him riding time.
Meneely, as we said, a 4-time state champion in high school, a high school record of 155-3.
Same position again. Todd's saying, hey, he's just getting some riding time here. He doesn't have anything on me but my leg. He's going to call it again. Going to call that one potentially dangerous. Did get his knee twisted there.
Now injury time to red.
And you saw Dave Frisch signaling injury time.
And Coach Denny, he lost Yassine Bribasika, his 141-pounder in the wrestlebacks to become an All-American. He blew his knee out in the match to get into 5th and 6th, so he had to settle for 8th place. And so now he sees another wrestler go down with a knee injury. I'm sure he gets a little lump in his throat over that one. That's injury time. Yeah, they got injury time running right now on Todd. I think they get 1:30 is all they get. Here he comes back up. We're going to get back in center. Yeah. Got a little twist on it. I'm going to walk it off.
And so the UNO fans here in Kearney on their feet. Meneely back down one more time. 3-1, Meneely on top.
We're going to warn Carson Newman, Mike Rogers, for not covering fast enough. Again, Todd is so explosive. He gets to his feet so quick. I thought that was a false start too, but I let him wrestle. Todd's back to his feet. And roll back out again. Mike's doing a good job just building up some riding time here without really doing a move.
And his riding time is at about 43 seconds right now.
Todd is trying to stand up, stand up, stand up. He's just hanging on to the legs. They get some riding time out of it.
And of course, if you get more than 1 minute of riding time, that's worth a point at the end of the match. So it's 3-1 now. And Rogers is nearing that.
Good example there. Todd made a good stand-up attempt, but didn't get any hand control. Mike was able to just control the waist, lift him back up, break him down. He's going to get that minute of riding time. So really right now, Larry, we're looking at a 3-2 score. Todd's still ahead. He'll let him ride him. He's not going to turn him. He'd rather get back on his feet again.
45 seconds left, 42 now.
Todd a little frustrated. He does have his lead. Boy, he's a thick young man.
A bowling ball.
And Mike, again, he hasn't wrestled a whole lot of 7-minute matches. None at this tournament. Interesting to see how the referee calls it. Coach Higdon, he's saying, hey, he's stalling on us, but that's to UNO's advantage right now. He's not going to get any points off just pushing him out of bounds. 1 point riding time is 1 point riding time.
36 seconds left. That riding time is at 1:20, so he will get the point for that, which essentially makes it 3-2.
He's right to his feet again, and Rogers did the very same maneuver again. This is just wasting Mike's time, and he needs, if anything, cut him and try to get a takedown. Short time. Another stalemate. Going to go back at it. Not too many Carson Newman fans here.
Right.
We're a long ways from Tennessee, and of course, pro Nebraska crowd. Another false start. We got a warning, a caution on the bottom there on Todd.
At this point, it's probably worth Mike Rogers cutting him here and trying to get that takedown.
There I think that's a little bit too late with 18 seconds left.
Yeah.
I believe Todd's been warned for stalling. He doesn't decide to ride him out, see if he can turn him. He's not going to get anything out of that positioning. Todd is so strong up top. He's going to be hard to turn with the bar arm. Maybe a cheap tilt, something like that. He's going to warn Todd for stalling. That's kind of, doesn't matter. Gets the win. Todd Meneely becomes national champion number 25 for Coach Mike Denny.
So in his first year at UNO, Todd Meneely wins the national title at 149. 3-2 the final. There's Todd Meneely.
Todd ends up the year 35-3, and Mike Rogers 12-3 for the year. Match was about how we expected it to be.
A couple of sophomores that we will no doubt see back here in years to come. Todd Meneely winning the national title at 149 for the UNO Mavericks, and Seth Denny has him right by the mat. Seth.
Todd, congratulations. Are you okay? First of all.
Yeah, I'm okay. I hurt my knee earlier in the season. It popped when we were wrestling, but I'm okay.
Seemed like you dictated the pace of this match.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just tried to press the pace and get them tired, and I think that's what kind of worked out.
Todd Meneely, 4 state titles at Omaha Scud. Add another one for the University of Nebraska, Omaha. This one a national championship. Congratulations.
From Nebraska.
So Todd Meneely, a champion for the University of Nebraska at Omaha at 149 pounds. 157 is just around the corner. We'll be back in Kearney in just a moment.